Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, I hope you had a blessed and wonderful weekend. We take our hats off to all of our servicemen and women that have served and protected this country. This is brought to you by Stock Up You. Stock Up You. Let me tell you something. When you take the stock course and you take the crypto course, you're going to see that you're going to save money and make more money. Right? I'm going to get right into it. Let's see what's going on today in these markets. First, Dow slides more than 300 points as higher rate pressure stocks. Okay, so we got higher rates, the potential of higher rates. So I want you to mark your calendars. This is going to be an extremely busy and volatile week. That's why I made the video that I did the other day, Sunday, I believe it was. Now, today we had consumer confidence, okay? And let's see. We had consumer confidence. I'm just going to take this in steps, right? Here we go. Look at this. Confidence tick up after 3 straight declines, but consumers remain anxious about the future. I am one of those that remain anxious about the future. It is an election year, but this year is tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. We're just trying to see what's going on, all right? I want you to put 2 more dates on your calendar. This Thursday, we have unemployment and GDP, okay? Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was the holiday. As I film this, Thursday, we have a GDP and unemployment. So that could move the market like the market was moved today, all right? So remember, these 300-point swings, it could be a yo-yo week because of these data points that's coming up. Now, here's the one that is most important, and that's Friday. Friday, we have PCE. Core PCE numbers come out on Friday. Those numbers usually come out an hour before the market opens, okay? So let's see what's going on. Let's keep this one moving. All right, so as we can see right now, the Dow is down, just like I forestated. This is on the day. We're down more than 300 points. S&P, negative 12. So the whole market has really cooled off. NASDAQ is down. You guys see what's happening. I am filming this literally 40 minutes. 50 minutes before closing bell. All right. So I don't expect much change at closing bell. So now I'm going to talk about a stock that I'm selling and a stock that I'm buying. Is going to be controversial. I know. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you guys, or sharing with you guys, should I say, what I'm doing and the why. Some of you will agree, some of you will disagree, but that's the beauty of this page. Okay, so now let's look into what I am selling, and I'm going to tell you why I'm selling. Okay, I am selling some Tesla. Okay, now, Larry, why are you selling your Tesla? Oh my God, you're crazy. Listen, I'm bullish long term on Tesla, but I keep swinging in this range, okay? And yes, I know somebody's going to say, yeah, but what about taxes? Listen, if you don't want to pay taxes, it's the cost of doing business, all right? I'd rather make a lot of money and have a lot of money to pay taxes on rather than be fearful of taxes and not make the money, okay? So here we go. Now, it has to make sense, but the way that I trade, it does make sense. Okay, so look, I'm just going over the last month. We know that, and I'm not even going to pull up a chart. This is right here on Google Finance. It's simple for me. When it gets up into the 180s, that type of deal, I take a little haircut, meaning I sell some, not all, I sell some. And then you guys saw me, I bought some almost at the bottom, at the very bottom, especially for those of you that's in the Patreon. When I bought this back, what's that, May 10th? So I buy in this range, and then right now I don't sell here, but when it gets like in the 180s, I try to take a little haircut. But what's happening now is showing that it's cooling off, so it peak up and then it comes back down. So now I'm taking a little haircut, not just because I've been swinging in this range, but because of what's happening. Here's what's happening. Get the full picture, okay? So Elon has a package, right, that they promised him, but they did not give him. And ever since they didn't give him his payment package, he's been really laid back and silent on Tesla. Wouldn't you, if they promised you, for those of you that were in sales, you know how they do. They say, hey, if you hit this number, we're going to give you this. Then you hit that number, and then they move the goalpost down the road. Says, oh, no, we got a better plan. You got to hit this now, right? So they kind of doing that with Elon. He did the job. Give the man the money. That's what I feel. You may feel different, okay? So I don't care how much money it is. If he makes the company the money, then honor your word. So look at this. It may be highest stake popularity, consistency in history, blah, 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 blah. Friends and foes of tech billionaire Elon Musk are in the middle of a 2-month battle over whether to reinstate or a record 56 billion pay package for the Tesla CEO, right? And so now we get to vote. See here, should Elon Musk get paid the 56 billion, Tesla shareholders get to vote. Now, if you didn't want to pay the man, you shouldn't have brought the package up in the first place. If he hit the numbers to get paid, then he needs to get paid. Let me know what you guys think about that. So now here's what's happening. Tesla now, he has another company called XAI, right? So a lot of shareholders like myself, we are afraid that if you guys don't pay him, he's going to be looking at something else. Now he has another company that's really close, and that's this company. It's called XAI. The latest round brings XAI's fundraising total to at least a 7 billion with a B, not a M, all right? Musk had personally invested $750 million into the startup, while his social media company X contributed another $250 million, okay? Now, who did he have in here? What's going on? What's going on, right? One of the things that he's going to do with all the money raised is buy chips. And who is he going to buy the chips from? You guessed it, Nvidia. So that's what I'm buying more, even at this high price point. My Nvidia now went back up to 98% because, as you could see, it's back up even more today. Look at that, another 6.71%, $1,134 for one share of Nvidia. So how are we looking just year to date? 135%. How are we looking over the last 5 years? Look at that, good people. 3248. Insane. Larry, it's too high now. So there were periods where I didn't buy. And if you asked me back then, would you buy right now? I might have said, at that time, I would have said, wait a little bit, which we did. And then what happened? It cooled off a little bit, remember? And then I said I was long-term bullish. You can check video after video after video. When Nvidia was in the 400s and 500s, I was constantly saying it's going to be $1,000 company. Now, what I also am doing and will continue to suggest to anybody that asks me personally, though anything I say right now in this video is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, is it's a long game, just dollar cost average. And that's what I've been doing, up 98%, and I have a lot of money in Nvidia. And I believe it's going to continue to grow, especially since they're going to do a forward 10-for-1 split. Does that make the company worth more, your shares worth more? No. So if you got 1,000, let's just say Nvidia is $1,000, right? And it's one stock is worth $1,000. One share is worth $1,000. Now you wake up after the forward split happens, then for every one share, you're going to have 10 shares. So let's say the one share was $1,000. Now you're going to have 10 shares at $100 a piece. Follow? And so it didn't increase the value. You just have more shares. Now we know that there's fractional shares, but a lot of people don't know that there's fractional shares. Some people will look at this stock and say it's too expensive. Now it seems like it's more expensive. So you turn a $1,000 share into $1,000 stock now into $100 stock. So people say, oh, it's only $100. Let me buy some more. It's all psychology. Okay. And so that's why they do these things, right? So, and lastly, let's take a look at crypto. We got to do another whole thing on crypto. Listen, I want you guys to look at this. Over the day, all right, we got some of these that are like bunk and floki and whiff just coming out. I know I keep saying wife. It's whiff, okay? I know it's a dog with a hat. We can see the picture. All right, but look at the month. Look at the month, good people. Look at that. Pepe Le Pew is up 113%. Floki, right? Whiff is only up 31%, but my baby bunk is up 56%. Guess what else is up 56% for the month? And I'll be honest with you, is what I started buying last week. Was it last week I started buying? Ondo. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys were on to Ondo. I just am limiting the amount of crypto, especially memes that I'm buying. But Ondo, I do have Ondo, and I'm up nicely on Ondo. And then Floki actually outperforms. You can see that up 63%. And yes, people say don't sleep on Jasmine. I've been dollar costing Jasmine for months now. I never stopped. Okay, so I want to show you this, good people that are into crypto, and how I've been swinging it. Now I've been swinging. Now this is just one of my accounts. I've been swinging some bunk, and this is about the fifth time I do this. Remember, you guys know how I do. Just go out for the month, right? Go out for the month. Go to bunk, see where the lows are, and see where the highs are for the month, right? And then I put a buy order in for the lows, and then I kind of sell the highs, right? So I just kept taking profit after profit after profit, right? So now, this is, am I exposing my number here? I don't think so. Okay, so look at the bottom, good people. I'm up 101%, and this is on my latest bunk swing. Okay. Now remember, 80% of my crypto is in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay. And now I got some Solana in there too. A lot of Solana. Okay. So this just keep it in perspective. These are my swings, right? And so as you can see, I'm up 101% at the bottom. And this is what I'm talking about, how you can swing trade in one portfolio and accumulate in another. And so while I'm accumulating in one portfolio, even if it goes down, I keep swinging and cashing out, swinging and cashing out. I'm net positive on both. But this is the way that I made the money I did in 2021 with stocks, okay? And I do the same thing with some altcoins, but the altcoins I'm in heavier, and I'm holding, all right? But this time, I may not sell this bunk. But here's what I am going to do. At some point this week, I am going to set a stop loss. Leave me a little room, and I am going to set a stop loss. And for those of you who want to know how to do this and really make money, make sure you download Stock Up You. That will be the top link below. Okay? So what else we got? Oh yeah, I got to tell you guys about Moomoo, okay? Monday was a holiday, and you guys know we do Moomoo Monday. Yes, you're going to get fractional shares of the Mag 7. You normally get 7, but when you use my link, you get an extra 3%. And I don't know about you, but just having my money in there, I like getting fixed 5.1 APR on my uninvested money. One of the things I want you guys to do is make sure you have your alerts on, good people, because a lot of these alerts are money-making tips, okay? Look at this. Stocks fell after Treasury yields spike up 29 minutes ago, just like we just discussed. Look at that. Rate hikes aren't off the table, right? Here we go. I talked about this morning. DraftKings and FanDuel, stocks drop. It tells you why, because that ridiculous Illinois tax that they just came up with out of the ether, okay? And so that is one of the things that you get with Moomoo. So Moomoo is going to be the second link below. Let me know what you think about Tesla and Nvidia. Yes, I'm buying more Nvidia. And yes, I will not be selling until after the stock split. And I know some people will continue on. I'm going to reassess at that point, and I may be taking a haircut. That doesn't mean that I'm going to sell all. It just means that I may look to sell some. Because listen, I am swinging, yes, but I am also keeping cash ready just in case something crazy happens. Okay, listen, this this world is crazy. This market is crazy. The people that's running the country, our elected officials are crazy, and so we got to be prepared to make some crazy moves if something crazy should happen to the negative side. I'm gonna leave it right there. So let me know what you think about anything I said. All right, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.